Good morning, student. Welcome here in this video tutorial. So, student, just take an example. Fine. Just imagine yourself as a Hindu or Muslim. Fine. Living in a part of the United States of America. Just imagine one thing that now at present you are living in a part of where part of United States of America. Okay, and fine, imagine about your religion also, either Hindu or either Muslim. So if we talk about the United States of America here in this example, so where Christian fundamentalism is very powerful. It means which fundamental, कौन सा जो आपका religion है वो बहुत ज़्यादा powerful है. It means majority. Fine. Then suppose that despite being a US citizen, no one is willing to rent their house to you. If you want to take someone's house as a rent, but no one is willing, no one want to give you rent, okay, their house, as we have already read about this on previous class also. But do you remember that Ansari's stories, that they also wanted to one room also as a rent, but no one, all of refused. Fine. So just now here, which thing, then me, after that no one willing to which thing, yes, no one is willing to rent their house to you, then how would this make you feel? Now what is the feeling of right now you about the that people who are not willing to give you a rent? Would it not make you feel resentful? Is it? Here the one word come, resentful. Resentful mean feeling or expressing bitterness. बहुत मतलब गुस्सा आना. Okay, fine. Feeling or expressing bitterness or indignation at having been treated unfairly. So what if you decided to complain against this discrimination? Okay, क्या decide करेंगे आप कि हम complain करें and were told to go back to India? Would this not make you feel angry? So after this, what could be the result of this anger? Now you are so much angry, and would it not make you feel very resentful? So your anger could take two forms. Okay, how many forms your anger could take? Yeah, your anger could take two forms. First, you might react by saying that Christians should get the same treatment in place where Hindu and Muslims are in a majority. सेम थिंग जो उन्होंने आपके साथ की कि आपको रेंट पे होम नहीं दिया, तो सेम थिंग आपके माइंड में ये आएगी दैट क्रिश्चियंस ऑल्सो गेट द सेम ट्रीटमेंट, जस्ट लाइक नो वन would want to give the house as a rent to Christian community where the Hindu and Muslim are in the majority. So this is a form of retaliation. Okay, fine. Here the word retaliation means the action of harming someone. Okay, fine. Now with is this feeling, you are doing an action of harming someone because they have also harmed. Fine. और यू माइट टेक द व्यू दैट अनदर व्यू ऑल्सो, द फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो आपने ये सोचा कि उन्हें भी रेंट में नहीं मिलेगा जहाँ मुस्लिम एंड हिंदूज की मेजॉरिटी होगी. देन द अदर थिंग और माइट टेक द व्यू दैट शुड बी जस्टिस फॉर ऑल. आप भी चाहेंगे वी ऑल्सो वॉन्ट जस्टिस फॉर ऑल. You may fight, okay, stating that no one should be discriminated. Here, that as you all if you know that no one should be discriminated and all of you are equal in front of laws as a constitution. But what about the other countries? Okay, different countries having different constitution, different democracy, also monarchy, different rules and regulation following in different countries. So but you also want to the justice. So you may fight stating that no one should be discriminated against on ground on their religion, practice and beliefs. So this statement is rest on the assumption that all forms of domination related to the religion should and. It means humanity is above religion. So as you can see that here also equality. Now what do you think or what you want? Equality. So this statement is set on the assumption that all forms of domination related to religion should end. अब वो जितने भी आपके सब चले आ रहे हैं ना, वी वॉन्ट इक्वालिटी, जितने भी आपके डोमिनेशन हो रहे हैं रिलेटेड टू विच थिंग, रिलीजन, सो इट शुड बी एंड. This is the essence of secularism. Which thing? Yes, this is the essence of secularism. Today we will learn about a new chapter of civics. Okay, this chapter is from class 8 from your civics and chapter number 2, understanding secularism. Fine, what is the name of the chapter? Understanding secularism. So student, let's come here. Here are the learning outcomes of this chapter, chapter number 2 from your civics, social and political life. Which chapter? Understanding secularism. Fine. So here in this chapter we will learn about the first meaning of the secularism and its background. Then why do we need to be a secular? This one is also important. Here the question come here. Why do we need to be a secular? Later on we will discuss. Then the Indian version of secularism. Here we will talk about the Indian version of which thing? Secularism. Then we will compare or we will talk about the American secularism also. First we will learn about the more deeply about the Indian version of secularism. Then we will discuss about the American secularism also. Then the Indian strategies for secularism. So what are the strategies adopted by the Indian government for secularism or by the constitution? So student, first take a quick recap. As all of you know that in our chapter 1 we have already discussed about the key features of Indian constitution. So here as you can see the 5 key features of Indian constitution. So just take a quick recap. Fine. The first one is federalism. Which is the first one? Yes, federalism, where we have divided, we can divide the which level of government in the country. Fine. So how many level of government? 3. Fine. The first one, as you all of you know that about the central, then about the which thing? Yes, about the state, and then panchayati, and which is panchayati Raj is the third tier of the government. And we have already discussed this thing in our previous class, previous class also, class 6. Then the next one, parliamentary form of government. These are the key features of Indian constitution. The first one is federalism. Second one, parliamentary form of government. Fine. And then separation of power. Separation of power, we have already discussed about the 3 things. Which things? About the 3 things. The first one, yes, legislature, then executive and judiciary. Fine. Then we have already the most important thing discussed about the fundamental rights. Under this topic we have discussed so many fundamental rights also, just like right to equality, then which thing? Right to freedom, then right to against exploitation, then right to freedom of religion, then which thing? Culture and education. Which thing? Yes, culture and educational rights. And here the last one also we have discussed under this topic, fundamental right. Which thing? Yes, right to constitution remedies. Now the last one is secularism. Fine. So secularism here, which thing? Does not officially promote any religion in the state religion. Now we will discuss very deeply about this secularism. The whole chapter is understanding secularism. Now the student, let's come here about some key terms also. You can say that glossary of the this chapter. Fine. The first one, coercion. Okay, which is the first one? As you can see, coercion. It means to force someone to do something. Fine. The practice of which thing? yes, persuading someone to do something by using force of threat, किसी को forcefully कुछ काम कराने के लिए. So in the context of this chapter, we will talk about this word in the constant of this chapter also. It refers to be force used by a legal authority like the state. Which authority? Yes, it refers to the force used by a legal authority like the state. Now you find the meaning of the coercion, to force someone to do something. Okay, then the next one is freedom to interpret. Okay, then the independence that all persons shall have to understand, think in their own way. It means anyone, it's up to the any person. Okay, which way they can understand the independence, which thing. Okay, so the independence, it's इंडिपेंडेंस, छूट है उन्हें, उनकी मर्जी है कि वो किस तरह समझते हैं उसको अपनी वे में. ऑल द पर्सन. In the context of this chapter, if we talk, it refers to a person's liberty to develop their own understanding and meaning of the religion they practice. It's referred to which thing? Yes, personal liberty. Okay, if we talk about this word, freedom to interpret, this word, according to this chapter, according to the concept of this chapter, it refers to the liberty of any person to develop their own understanding way and the meaning of the religion. Now, the student, just look at the next one, intervene. So, in the constant of this chapter, if you talk about the regarding this chapter under understanding secularism, it refers to the state efforts. Whom effort? It refers to the state effort to influence a particular matter in accordance with the principle of constitution. Fine. These are the glossary, or these are the words used in this chapter. Now let's start. Let's discuss our chapter. Now, student, just look at here. As you all of you know that history provides us with many examples of discrimination, exclusion and persecution on the grounds of religion. So, one of the example, as we have already read about, Jews were persecuted in Hitler's Germany and several millions were killed. That time, Hitler killed so many Jews. And why? Because of only their religion. And that time, so several millions Jews were killed by whom? Killed by Hitler's order. And what was the reason behind it? Only for Jews persecuted only because of their religion, is it? So why are Jews? It's so much. This is very wrong thing. Now just look at here the next one. Which thing? If you talk about the Saudi Arabia, okay, first we already know about the Hitler. Okay, and Hitler killed so many Jews only because of their religion. So now, however, if you talk about the Jewish state, Jewish state of Israel treats its own Muslim and Christian minority quite badly. Now let's come here, student, about the Saudi Arabia. The next example, here can you example of religious domination in the world. Okay, fine. So the next one is, if we talk about the Saudi Arabia, non-Muslims are not allowed to build a temple. Here in the country Saudi Arabia, as you all of you know that which non-Muslim, they are not allowed to build a temple, church, etc. Even nor can they gather in a public place for their prayer. Only Muslim community can gather a one public place for their prayer. Lots of mosques also in Saudi Arabia. But if we talk about the other religions, yani ki Hindu and Muslim, all they are not allowed to do anything. Even which thing, we have which thing, so many things India seen, just like at the time of the India partition, also India and Pakistan partition, so we saw bloodshed also. So after the our independence, what the Indian constitution decided? So we decided to going forward to be a secular country. So according to constitution and according to secularism, just respect all the religions, and which thing, government will not promote any particular religion. Okay, if we talk about our country India, which, yes, we are going to forward which thing, we are following the secularism. Question come, what do you understand by secularism here according to our constitution? Fine. So in the previous chapter also you read about how the Indian constitution contain fundamental rights. I have already told you that in the beginning of this chapter also about the key features of constitution. So one of the key feature of constitution is secularism. So deeply we will read about the secularism in our country. Fine. So fundamental right that protect us against state power, and as well as against the tyranny of the majority. So if we talk, the Indian constitution allows, which, yes, our Indian constitution allow individual the freedom to live by their religious beliefs and practices as they interpret these. So our constitution allow the every person of the our country India, even a single particular person, all of individual, that they have freedom to live by their religious, वो जिस धर्म को अपनाना चाहते हैं, नो बाउंडेशन शुड बी हियर, आप पे कोई बाउंडेशन नहीं लगाई जाएगी, कोई भी आपको कोई चीज़ नहीं थोपी जाएगी. इन शॉर्ट यू कैन से दैट एनी रिलीजियस बिलीव्स एंड प्रैक्टिस एज दे interpret these, which one they want to follow. Fine. In keeping with the idea of religious freedom for all, if we talk about the ideas, okay, then India also adopted a strategy of separating the power of religion and the power of the state. It means secularism refers to this separation of the religion from the state. Secularism ने किया क्या, that government should not interpret about the religion. Government will not promote any particular religion of, it means state will not promote, state कोई interface, here the word state meaning the government. Okay, fine. Our country, fine, just like our Indian country, not a state, a particular state from your country, it taken as a which thing above the whole country. So country under the constitution, anyone, any individual person can take and can adopt any religion what they wanted. So student, now got it the meaning here, secularism in India. Fine. So India is a secular nation. As you all of you know that India is a secular nation with no state religion, and therefore every citizen residing within the territory of India has a right to follow the religion. Here as you can see, Hindus, Jainism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Islam, and Christianity. If we found, if we have taken the Hinduism from I, then Jainism from N, then Buddhism from B, then Sikhism from I, then Islam A, Christianity N. So it's Indian. Fine. So that's why. So student, for today, that's it. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day ahead.